Who doesn't love this look? All this yellow. I'm high yellow. My hair is blondish yellow. And my makeup is all this yellow. Can y'all see me? Can y'all appreciate the beat? Like, even with all of this going on back here, right? Okay. So, hello beauties. Welcome back to Mirror Messages. Erica McKenzie here. Today we'll get into this look. We'll get into the mirror message. We'll talk about what's really good. Let's do this. I really was excited to film this video for so many different reasons. I was really excited about the second collection with ColourPop Cosmetics, and then I was also excited because they made the PR box available, and so it made me feel like, yay, it made me feel like I was on somebody's PR list. Hold on, wait. So this is the palette. If you can see the colors, it is so gorgeous. Like, okay, let's just get into it. Let's just get into this palette. So I'm gonna start with using my Morphe M576, and I am going to start off by using Culture. A little Kickback, but Kickback doesn't upset me. Kickback doesn't bother me. Feel like you're gonna get Kickback. You're gonna get a little bit of that. I'm going to start by putting this into my crease. I'm going to go in with my Morphe JH32. And I'm going to go into the shade Maintenance, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to go down low, and I'm going to start on this outer corner. And you all already know I build it up and I blend it in. This year, oh my goodness, this year is like packing quite the punch in my life. I got into a car accident not too long ago. I'm okay. But for a minute they were talking about totaling my car. I got my car back because supposedly it was fixed. I'm driving to work and I'm noticing that there are some things that are not fixed on my car. My car is experiencing problems that it has not experienced before, so I am a little irritated. Okay, so I'm going to dip just a little bit back into Culture, tap off the excess, and I'm going to blend out this harsh line. I'm going to blend this harsh line out. Oh, hold on, let me get my hair out the way. Hair out the way. So I'm just going to go back and forth, building it up and blending it out. And let's get into the mirror message. So today's mirror message is short and sweet. It's just a reminder to be very careful where you place your energy and how you spend your time. I've said before that negative energy is like, it can be cancerous and it can be very dangerous. So you have to be very careful with where you put your energy, who you allow to affect your energy. You have to be very mindful, because wasting energy and wasting time to me are like equivalent. Like, do not waste your energy on things that are not worth your time. It's just, it's so not worth it in the end. Okay, so I did my other eye and I have cut my crease. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Shack T63. This is one of the brushes that I reviewed in my last video. And I'm going to go into Gloves On with the T63. And I am going to deepen up my crease after the fact. I saw Shayla do this when she did the review on her video. And I thought, that is actually not a bad idea. Like, not a bad idea at all. So I'm going to bring this down in the outer corner. I'm going to tap it on. Yeah. And so now I'm going to go in with the Morphe JH33. I'm going to dip into Culture, tap off the excess, and then I'll blend it out from there. I'm using the JH33 because of the shape of the brush. It is still a blending brush, but it's I can't find the word. like it's not poofy like this. It's more tapered. And with the shape of it, I can go into this crease and bring this down a little bit more for a little bit more blend. Now I'll take the Morphe M576. I'll pick up a little bit of culture, and then I will buff out the rest of the blend at the top. I'm going to take the JH332. Yeah, 32. And I'm going to use that to continue to blend out this little corner over here. This is more of a precise blending brush, so that's why I'm using this. Yep, and it's getting the job done. Now I'm just gonna go back over my cut just a little bit, just to redefine it, because I lost it just a tad when I was going in with gloves on. I'm just gonna redefine this, and I'm just gonna bring it back down. Okay, so this is the flat shader brush that I got from the beauty supply store years and years ago. Have no idea what the name of it is, who it's by, but I'm going to use this brush just to make sure everything is even, instead of going back in with the brush that I used to cut because it has product on it. And I'm just going to pat this down over here, clean this up over here, so that I can apply my lid shadows. If you saw my last video, you know that I am batshit crazy about this brush. Like this, when I applied the shadow with this brush, I felt like I was seeing the shadow for the first time. Like it's just, listen, this brush is the truth. So I'm gonna start on my inner corner, and for the inner, I'm gonna start at the inner portion of my eye. I'm gonna start with Dead End, which is this gold beautiful color here, and I am going to pat that on, pick up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go back in to Dead End again, but this time I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on my brush just to see if I can give a little oomph, a little bit more. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna flip the brush over to the other side, and then I'm gonna go into Warning. And first I'm going to pack it like right on top of the gold, like where I stopped, so that it's a smooth transition. And I'll bring it out over a little bit towards the outer corner. I'm gonna take my Morphe JH40, and this is only me because it's kind of bothering me a little bit. No product at all. I just want to blend this out a little bit and bring it in just a little bit more. Alrighty, so you guys already know I'm gonna go from 0 to 100. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this eye off camera and do the rest of my face. So yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so this is the final look. I use the color in the palette Dead End that I use for my inner eyelid. I use that as my highlight on my nose, above my lip, and I'll put a little bit down on the bottom of my chin. I use the blush, Whistle While You Work. That's the blush that I have on, and the lip combo I used was BFF4 and Slow Down. For the price point that you get this palette, it is definitely worth it. What else? Oh, I'm using some new lashes. I use the House of Lash Iconic Lashes, and yeah, like, I'm living for these lashes. I'm living for these lashes. So anyway, let's get into it. What's really good? So this video's what's really good topic is mental awareness. I don't want that to be confused with mental health. I'm more so speaking towards being aware of what your mental state is, or being aware of what the mental state is of the people around you or that you surround yourself with. I think that when you begin to lose your mental stability, it's important that you check it. It's important that you have a compass, a guideline for mental stability. I think that mental illness is something that is spoken about. It may not be spoken about as much as some of us would like, and it may not be dealt with in a manner or a way of which we all like. However, I do think it's just as important to know where you are mentally. There are things that can knock you off your keister. There are things that can really, situations, loss, breakups, losing a job. There are certain things that, and I touched on this a little bit with post-traumatic stress syndrome and whatnot. I just want to speak to the point of you knowing when that happens, of knowing, like, if you're experiencing a mental breakdown, being able to identify that that is a mental breakdown. So I want to know what's really good with mental awareness. Maybe some tips, guidelines, points that you may use, or that others use, just to check their mental balance, just to make sure that they are mentally aware of their mental state. So yeah, that's really it. I want to know how we can stay aware of where we are mentally, of what our mental state is. So that's what's really good. I had a blast with this collection. I had a blast. I really like the look. Like, honey. Yeah, I'm really feeling this look. I want to thank you all for spending your time here with me. You could be anywhere else, but you were here with me, getting this message, getting this beat, talking about what's really good, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, beauties.